Princess Charlotte stole hearts the moment she arrived at Westminster Abbey for a mother's Together at Christmas carol service, a night already charged with emotion, meaning, and royal sparkle. Joining her brothers, Prince George and Prince Louis, the 10-year-old princess stepped out in a navy blue dress with a crisp white collar that framed her face perfectly. Her hair, styled in a half updo adorned with a black velvet bow, flowed in soft, glossy waves that instantly invited comparisons to Princess Catherine's own famously elegant locks. Royal fans were quick to react. "She's getting so tall, so beautiful, so mature." They marveled at how rapidly Charlotte is growing into a poised young lady, the very image of her mother. But it wasn't just her appearance that left the public enchanted. It was the unmistakable warmth between mother and daughter. As Princess Catherine arrived in her beautiful Catherine Walker green coat, she looked every bit the confident, radiant hostess of the evening. Yet her face transformed completely the moment she spotted Charlotte waiting outside the Abbey. Her eyes lit up, her smile widened, and she instinctively extended her arm toward her daughter. Charlotte's expression mirrored her mother's joy, and for a brief, heartwarming moment, the two seemed to exist in their own little world, united by affection and pride. Witnesses described it as one of the most tender scenes of the evening.
The Princess of Wales, often poised and formal when duty requires, allowed her maternal side to shine openly. Charlotte leaned in as her mother reached for her, and the love between them was impossible to miss. It was a snapshot of the woman Catherine is behind palace walls, caring, grounded, ever attentive to her children. This connection carried through as the family walked into the Abbey together. Although Prince William and the boys were nearby, Catherine's gaze returned to Charlotte again and again, checking on her, smiling at her, offering the kind of subtle reassurance only a mother can give. Charlotte, for her part, walked confidently at her mother's side, poised yet clearly delighted to be supporting her at such an important event. These mother-daughter moments have become something of a hallmark for the Wales family, from the giggles and whispered exchanges at Wimbledon to Charlotte's protective big sister behavior at Trooping the Colour. Each appearance reveals another layer of their close bond. While Catherine and Charlotte sometimes coordinate outfits for special occasions, tonight the young princess chose to match her brothers and father with a navy ensemble, allowing her mother's rich green look to stand out. Still, even without matching outfits, the resemblance between the two was striking. Charlotte's long brown hair, expressive eyes, and newly maturing features reminded many of Catherine at a young age. Charlotte has also become known for her charming blend of liveliness and responsibility. At last year's service, she entertained fans with bursts of laughter alongside George and Louis, then slipped seamlessly into the role of the sensible sibling, quietly guiding Louis and keeping him in check when his excitement bubbled over. This year, her elegance and calm demeanor signaled just how quickly she is growing up. Inside Westminster Abbey, the atmosphere was especially meaningful. Catherine welcomed more than 1,600 guests for the 5th year of her carol service, a celebration of compassion, resilience, and the power of reaching out. A roster of distinguished guests, including Kate Winslet, Chiwetel Ejiofor, Katie Melua, Dame Mary Berry, and leading sportswomen filled the historic space.
Prince William, Winslet, and Ejiofor each delivered readings during the service, weaving together stories of community and hope. Moving as the celebrity presence was, what truly struck attendees were the ordinary yet extraordinary individuals Catherine and William chose to honor. Among them were families and individuals whose personal journeys had deeply touched the royal couple this year. Rhian Mannings, who endured the loss of her child and husband. Stephen Frank, the Holocaust survivor, whom Catherine hugged during an emotional reunion in January. Former England rugby star Lewis Moody, facing motor neurone disease, and Catherine Field, photographed undergoing cancer treatment during Catherine's visit to the Royal Marsden. Their presence served as a poignant reminder of the royal family's role not simply as symbols, but as compassionate allies to those navigating hardship. A special tribute was also paid to the late Duchess of Kent, who passed away in September 2025 at age 92. Known for her lifelong devotion to music education, the Duchess co-founded Future Talent, a charity that nurtures gifted young musicians from disadvantaged backgrounds. To honor her legacy, 8 young performers supported by the charity formed a brass ensemble that played as guests entered, an elegant, emotional touch that added depth to the evening. Yet, even amid the grandeur, the cameras continually returned to Catherine and Charlotte. The gentle touches, shared smiles and warm exchanges between mother and daughter. It was a reminder that while the event honored community, loss, resilience and hope, it also celebrated family. And in those fleeting, tender moments between Catherine and her only daughter, royal fans saw not just the future of the monarchy, but the enduring power of love at its heart.